Hi guys! How is everybody doing this evening? Deciding if I need to do pop-out chat or if I just want to use the chat in StreamYard or what we want to do here, because that's how we live our life. Let's do pop-out chat over here. Giant. Hello Raphael and Emily and Books and Sip and Katie Ann and Natalie, who is not showing up. Oh, there she is. And HPF Chamber. Hello. It is Friday. Not that that means a whole lot for me because I still got to work tomorrow, but at least it's a short day tomorrow, I guess. I have been sick since like yesterday, day before, because it's Ohio, and when it goes from like 85 for a week to 45 for a week, I always get a cold. So I've got some chamomile and lemon tea with some honey in it. I've never been a huge tea person, but I have a large stock of it because I try to be a tea person. So there's that. And Wallace is also here. And Nadia, don't know how I missed you, but Nadia is also here. Yes, it's really weird. Just like Ohio does this weird thing, and it just is like. Hi, Britt. And Emily. Yeah, I think like most of the upper like United States, northern United States, does just like weird, random, like it's not bad if it just changes like one day to one day because we get that weird and randomly. But like when you have a week solid of like straight 80-degree weather, and then it goes to 40-degree weather for a week, I always get sick. I actually had like the Google Photos thing on my phone today was reminding me of a memory of 2012, I think, where I was also sick on this day. So apparently it's my time. Nothing wrong with that, I guess. So what is everybody doing tonight? I am going to be reading. What am I reading? Oh, do I have to read it on my phone? Do I have my phone? Oh, there it is. I guess I probably do have to read it on my phone because it's an ARC. Maybe I'll read something else. Where's that app at? This is like you get real me here. Where's what I'm looking for? I don't know. I can't find it. It's a fun time. I am reading A Golden Fury by Samantha Coho, and it is the publicist at Wednesday Books emailed me and asked me if I wanted to read it and do a review on my blog. So that's what we're doing. I'm gonna read, but if you guys like writing sprints and you like kind of like longer 20-25 minute sprints, I mean, you can write. I'm gonna read, but you can do whatever you want. You can do chores, whatever works for you. Thanks, Cheryl. This is my second one. Third one? This is my third one. I bought the first one when I was 16 at the Renaissance Festival, and I've had to replace it a few times over the years because I am 33 now. Reading The Silver Serpents by Roshni Chokshi. Should be a good book. I haven't read any Roshni Chokshi yet, but I have some. Which, I mean, I have like 200 books on my TBR, obviously. It's a pretty good bet that I would. With a short read, Tattered by Book O'Brien. All right. Girls of Paper and Fire by Natasha. I can never pronounce that name. I need to look it up because that's the only way I've learned. Most authors who have a name that's not like Bob or Sam or Frank will have a thing on their website of how to pronounce their name. And I try to like say it out loud 300 times to like get it ingrained in my brain. So, you know, so that you stop pronouncing Belleza. Get a little culture in your life, kids. Sorry, I sound like a drowned rat. Group sprint things, testing it out. Work in progress has been giving me the bird for the longest now, so I'm going to try to work on that a bit. I mean, group sprints are definitely interesting. Some people really hate them. Some people hate that it's just like me talking to a screen and people in the chat, and then like we're all quiet and we're just sitting here. And other people thrive on them and like the camaraderie and the community of doing things together. So it's just different things for different people. Tash is here. Hello. Cheryl is also reading an arc tonight. First book, and it was so good, and so far Silver Serpents hasn't disappointed. That's a thing. I knew that was coming. Nobody wanted to hear that. Whew. I love having colds. It's great. I just bought The Merciful Crow by Margaret Owen, starting that today. That sounds great. I think that's the one with like the giant like blue cloak thing on the front, right? Is that right? I could be wrong. Been wrong before. I'm going to be editing or reading while making dinner. If I end up reading, it will be The Damned by Renee Ahdieh. I hope you like Renee Ahdieh better than I do. I don't vibe with her writing very well. It's not my jam. I've tried a couple different series of hers. We don't go together. We're not friends, but it's okay. I hope I feel better too. Hope I feel better soon too. Too soon? Yeah. Go with that. Yeah, see, I've got a box up here for book covers. So, JC Carpenter's also here. Oh, there you are. You popped up over here. I feel like poop, but I have to read tonight regardless because I thought it'd be a great idea to challenge myself to read 31 books in October, 31 spooky books in October. So I need to get some work done for sure. Yeah, I read Flame in the Mist and then the sequel to that, and they were okay. And I read what is the other one? The Arabian Nights retelling, and I couldn't read the second book. I don't think I finished the first book. I don't remember, but it wasn't my jam. So, and that's fine. Everything doesn't work for everyone. 31, how is it even possible? Well, at first you have to look at books very loosely. Ugh, I'm gonna die. Hold on. Yep, slowly dying. Books loosely. Because I read Bloodchild by Octavia E. Butler on day one, and I counted that as a book. It's 32 pages long, so book is loose interpretation. I have a bunch of mid-grade books that are about 100 pages each, so got those going for me. And apparently, talking is not good for me. So let's get a timer and do a 25-minute sprint before I die a slow, painful death. Look at me. I'm still muted. Go me. I had to go to work today too, so like this was at work all day. I think just talking is the problem, but whatever. Let's see. I feel that on a deep personal level. Secret of Addie LaRue. I think it's like 3 days out. Yeah. And I'm super excited. I've only read one other Schwab book, but I'm really excited about this one. It sounds like it's going to be right up my alley. We're going to use this timer from, I'm going to lie to you if I don't read it. It's Camille Myrick, who is a fellow author tuber. We're going to use, it's right there on the screen, guys. We're going to use her timer and do a 25-minute sprint. And if you're writing, write. If you're reading, read. If you're doing laundry, do some laundry. Whatever it is you're doing, let's do it. Let's go. Well, that is our timer. What did everybody accomplish? Were you reading? Were you writing? Were you making dinner? What were you doing? I am 5% into this book, which means it is way longer than I thought it was going to be. But I'm really liking it. So it's like 18th century France, which I love, and has to do with alchemists, and probably trying to look for the Philosopher's Stone, as they always do in stories about alchemists. So interesting. Regina showed up while we were doing sprints. Hello, Regina. I'm doing reading sprints, but you're welcome to write or do whatever you need to do in the time when the sprints are going. So whatever you need to do. JC ate dinner. Nadia was reading. Wallace read about 15 pages. Michael's eating cake. I kind of hate you a little bit, but it's fine. I existed for most of this rent, staring into the distance, and now I got into my PJs and got comfy in bed. And then I would be asleep. Out. Reading for a majority of the time, but then my soup was ready for dinner, so now multitask. I had dinner like 4, no, what time is it? 8:30. I had dinner like 3 hours ago. So, but I might have some popcorn later. Maybe. I might need a snack. I like snacks. Snacks are good. Pretty much. Caitlin started some brainstorming for Preptober. That's important. Halfway finished prologue and part of chapter 1. I finished prologue and part of chapter. So did you only read half of the prologue, or did you start at the middle of the prologue and finish it? I don't know. I could be reading that wrong. Homemade carrot cake, killing me. I'm kind of like a popcorn fiend. Along with Laura, we all kind of started Weight Watchers at the same time. So popcorn is like a fairly well, it's a delicious snack, but also it doesn't cost a lot of points, so it's fairly healthy, especially if you're not buying the kind that's drenched in butter. And I have this new obsession with white cheddar popcorn seasoning. It's on my desk, so obviously I have issues. I don't even leave it in the kitchen. I just leave it in my office. So that's a problem. I understand. Half a chocolate. Okay. I was reading that and I was just confused. Yeah. Surfed the Disney Channel app also and realized Halloween Town movie series was there. Put that on my mental list to watch for this month. Absolutely. It's almost that time. It is almost the time for Halloween Town. I'm wondering if they have Don't Look Under the Bed on there too. They don't play that one very often on the show, on the channel, because they say it's like too scary for kids. So, you know. Air Pop when I graduated high school and it was the best gift ever. Yeah. Air Pop. I also will buy like the single serve packs. Can I help you, sir? There's a doggo over here that wants to be petted. Oh. What are you doing? What is this? Hi. You almost got your body up here far enough so your friends can see you. You were like knocking everything off of my desk, though. Yeah. Okay, get down. Go play. Shoo shoo. Go play. It's been that time. Yeah, you're not wrong. Yeah, he's a brat. And despite the fact that he was very low, he's a very big dog, but he's 4 now, and I think when he was 2, maybe, he got hit by a car in our lane, and it, like, literally broke his hip in half, and so he's so fat, um, yeah, he can't, like, most dogs can jump up pretty high, especially if they're tall. He can't bend his leg to get all of his height up in the air. He kind of just has to, like, sit with his butt on the ground and can put his front feet up. Yeah. He broke his hip when he weighed, like, 75 or 80 pounds, and for about 2 months, we had to, like, put a towel underneath the back half of his body, to carry him outside to use the bathroom several times a day. The things we do for our pets, for sure. Yeah, but he's a happy guy, so that's all that matters, as long as he's happy. I mean, I only have 4 dogs, guys, like, I got a lot. I've got one right now that's sleeping over there on her bed that you carry from room to room. Like, whatever room I'm going to, I take her bed with me because she wants to lay in it, and she needs her bed. So, she's old. She just turned 16 this year. So, you just do whatever she tells you to do because she's the boss. If you have old dogs, you know what that's like. Okay. Let's see. Yeah. And when he gets older, it'll probably be an issue because he'll always, they said you could do surgery, but it was like $4,000 for surgery. And they're like, or you can just let it heal on its own and he may have a limp forever. He runs through the pasture with the horses. You can't tell he was ever hurt. He's just all over the place. He's a good kid. I see Phoebe's here. It's not showing up in the chat, so I can't hit the thing yet, but I see you. Oh, there you are. There she is. Miss United States. Except more like Miss England. But hey, whatever works. Yeah. Okay, let's go back to this playlist with the 9 million. I have a playlist now of just writing timers because that's how I live my life now. And Merlin, could you put your tail anywhere else besides right there in the way? Thanks. What do you say? 20-minute timer this time. We'll do a 20-minute sprint. Get some reading, writing, eating lunch done, eating dinner done. Who's eating lunch? That's weird. And then we'll come back and chat and see how everybody did. Move your tail. Just in time for a cattail. And a whole cat. It's like Grand Central Station over here. Can I help you, ma'am? 20 is perfect. Excellent. So we are going to do, where's the button I want? That button. And then, nope, that's not it. That button. This lovely timer is from Laura Wright's channel. And it has music, but I'm going to mute it so y'all don't have to listen to it. I'm going to listen to it because I like scary music. Spoopy music? I don't know. Hello, Kate. Look at Laura's spooky timer. Yes, we're going to do some stuff for 20 minutes. You should do some stuff like write or read. I know you have a book you need to read. You could read all of that Octavia E. Butler book in 20 minutes. Just saying. I don't know. Have you read that one yet? I don't know. I can't keep up. I forgot that we were reading a short story. English is hard. Anyway. What window do I need to go to hit the play button? Ah, there it is. Okay. 20 minutes and sprint. Okay, our timer is over. All of our fun is gone. Where's the button I want? Is that the button I want? That's the button I want. I'm telling you. Who knows? Not me. So, how did everybody do? I read another 6% of my book. I'm at 11%, which is not good because it's day 2 and I've only read one book of 31. Basically, going great already. Yeah. Phoebe got 20 minutes of painting in, which is excellent. That means she's making pretty things. I like Phoebe's pretty things. And, oh, there's everybody. Regina got 511 words. JC got about 7 pages read. 12 pages read. 453 because apparently I just can't stop writing. Nothing wrong with that. Wash some dishes. Video chat. Dinner in the oven. Doing excellent. Wallace is making to-do lists, which I feel that deep within my soul. Getting ideas down for the final chapters in the book. Excellent. Cat's back. It's like she hears me talking to people and she has to come visit. Which, you know, is fine. I'm trying to read and do things at the same time. I'm also currently reading, if I can find it, because my desk is a mess. I'm also currently reading Ghost House by Alexandra Adornetto. That hurt. I'm on page 150, and I'm really curious about the author of this book. Okay, are you ready? It's a long story, kind of. So this book was published in 2014. All right. And it was copyrighted under the name Alexandra Grace. All right. The sequel was published in 2017, I think, with a different publisher. All right. The other publisher re-released this book with a different name. At some point, there was also supposed to be a third book. I don't know if there's actually supposed to be a third book or not. Had I known that before I started reading it, I wouldn't have continued to read it, because there's probably never going to be a third book. Because, you know, this woman has vanished off the face of the earth. Like, she don't, like, her Facebook isn't active. Her Twitter doesn't exist. Her Instagram doesn't exist. Her website does not exist. I found like one small blurb about her on one of the publisher's websites from like 2014. It's really weird. Like, I don't think I've ever read a book by someone that was published like within the last 10 years that you can't just like find them all over the internet. Real weird. That was my interesting, fun story that I wanted to share for the day. But we can hunt her down because we know what she looks like. Her picture's in the back of this book. She's also only like 26, maybe. Like, she's relatively young. So, I don't know. It's just weird. It's just dang weird, y'all. Tasha's almost done outlining her novel for Nano. Absolutely. Absolutely. Hello, Nicole. Hello, Hudson. Maybe. I mean, it did change publishers between the first and second book, so I don't know. At some point, there was like a Twitter and an Instagram and all of that, because like you can, like, it's in here, but I don't know. Listen, it was a ghost story, hence the name Ghost House, and so I decided I wanted to read it for October. I think I bought this in like 2017 or earlier, so I bought it a really long time ago, and I need to read it. Sounds like it could be the plot of a book. JC agrees. Sounds like a good idea for a novel. I mean, you're not wrong. Just like random author disappears and vanishes from the face of the earth. I don't know. All right, kids. Let's do one more 20-minute sprint because I'm tired and I want to go to bed. It's too early for bed, but I want to go. for sure. So we'll do 20-minute sprint, and then I'll probably go to bed. I have more stuff I have to do. I have emails I have to write. Ugh. You know what's really fun? Deciding to read 31 books in a month while doing Preptober, while planning a 36-hour write-a-thon, and being sick. Highly recommend. Lived in his Volkswagen van. Everyone knew this unmoving vehicle in the parking lot. He even had drapes across the windows. Alright. The husband did it. She was pretty young. I don't know if she was married. But it's always the husband. Could be. Could be. There are ghosts in the novel, so, and they kind of live in another dimension, so, you know. Okay, but it is, hold on, let me get out my phone. It is currently 2 in the morning in Phoebe time, so it is past your bedtime, young lady. Anyway, and one day you just drove away. What? Never to be seen again? Just like nobody ever seen him again? That's fucking weird. Okay, 20-minute timer. And go. Okay, that's the last sprint all over. It's Elfine. Where's the button I want? There we go. It went to a new one and started over again. I don't want you right now, sir. Go play. I'm gonna say it. Don't make me say it. Go to your room. Go to your room. Shoo. To your room. Bedtime. He doesn't like it when I tell him to go to bed. It's his bedtime. Charlotte's here. Hello, Madam Charlotte. We're getting ready to wrap things up for the evening because I can't talk anymore. And, you know, let's see. I need lots of the rest. Wrote 298 words, finished Promptober day 3. Got interrupted, but made it almost to the end of the first chapter. Excellent. It was 20 minutes, thieves. 20 minutos. 334 words. Hudson got some reading in. Thank you. I hope I feel better soon too. Emily got some focus time in. I try to do these every other Friday, but I'm telling you, there's live sprints, reading, writing, and otherwise all over the internet. So all over YouTube, probably all over the internet in general, but also on YouTube. 9 pages. Vanessa got here at the end, which I think is pretty common. 2:32, I got distracted by researching old-fashioned cameras. Happens to the best of us. Read 2 or 3 chapters and finished making dinner. Another 12 pages. Took a sip of tea and breathed out into the cup. I was not anticipating the instant fog on my glasses. I'm here to tell you, Charlotte, the worst part has been wearing a mask with glasses. It is horrible. I hate it. I want it to end. I ended up 14% into this book. I'm going to be reading it for stinking ever. Also, don't. Hey, where are you going? Kitty, kitty, kitty. Here, kitty, kitty. Look, our friends want to see you. I was trying to get you a kitty cat. It's a different kitty cat than Merlin. Ugh. This is like the worst time to do your driving lessons. Like, first off, you waited until you were like 195. Second off, in the middle of a pandemic. And when you have to wear glasses and a mask. What's wrong with you, child? God love you. I have started, I have contacts again, so I've been wearing my contacts when I have to wear a mask, but it's still been bad. I did indeed just call you out for sure, because that's what friends are for. Look, we have friends, Fitzy. No. Fitzy doesn't want to be your friend, guys. Sorry. And the dogs are back. Thanks, everybody, for coming. Me and all these animals are going to go to bed and get some sleep. Where are you going? What are you doing? Meow. You just stared at me. It's weird. Okay. Anyway. Everybody have a wonderful night.